State your firearm sins. I run a red dot on my 18-inch AR that I haven't sighted in despite owning it for months. I spend money on parts that I think just look really cool in spite of them making my gun less practical. Spent over $3,000 on a tricked out, do everything AR configured exactly as I wanted that I now barely use because it's too heavy and find bolt more fun. We'll sell it next year and accept I will only get like 60 cents on the dollar. I consistently overpay for old firearms at gun shows. I lost the fucking safety detent for my AR, but it was the new one from the store. My buddy originally lost the spring while being a fucking retard. Now I have an AR with a spinny safety catch. I bought a Surefire MP5 handguard with the built-in flashlight, and then my suppressor got approved 2 days later. And it doesn't attach to the end of the barrel with the $125 tri-lug adapter I bought and waited a month of back order to get, and now I need a direct thread adapter. I committed a felony and lost my right to own guns. All of my stuff was seized and sent to the smelter. I posted nudes of an ex-girlfriend online. She found out almost 5 years later, and I get arrested. I couldn't properly zero my red dot because I can't shoot that accurately. To be fair, that was the first time I had ever shot something in 5.56. Everything up to then was a BB gun. And then, when I started to clean my gun, I ran a copper bore cleaner through my barrel and it got stuck. I had to really pull, but it did come out. I couldn't see anything wrong with the inside of the barrel, but I can't be so certain. It was a .22 caliber cleaner, so I know I didn't just give my AR-15 a new caliber. But I might have already fucked up my upper. Haven't taken it to shoot since. Too poor. I bought a PVS-14 and an LAM. I've never used outside of battery checks and maybe 50-ish minutes of fucking around a few times when I first got them. In total, it's about 4.5k of gear. I used to shoot sporting clays all the time, but it's been over 10 years since I went. Ditto for hunting. Now I just stalk or LARP in the woods. I have never shot any of my guns. First AR was an M4gery. Been languishing in the safe, barely ever used for years. Been slowly converting it to an SPR style rifle so it has a purpose again. I'm seriously considering just dremeling down the front sight post so I can put a 15-inch rail on it, and I feel kinda bad about that. I've spent nearly $1,000 on getting a can only to realize suppressed 5.56 is the second biggest joke there is after 5.56 subsonic. Seriously, how has nobody cooked up a reliably cycling 5.56 load? I've spent nearly $3,000 on a night vision setup that's never been used beyond showing off to family and friends and a handful of night hikes. Despite having both night vision and a rifle equipped for night shooting, I've never done it. I constantly shill for my beloved VHS, knowing that if it gets popular, spring shit gets more money to throw at gun control. I'm a no-guns Europor with no gun license that made a 60-watt laser pistol so I can have some home defense other than my replica sword and high-voltage cable nunchaku. I used the laser 2 times and never refined it to be useful. Now it's disassembled in a drawer. I waste a concerning amount of my income on guns as a cope mechanism for depression and loneliness. I have a not insignificant amount of credit card debt due to this. I have a range membership, but I don't go to the range because I have no friends with free time to go. So I buy dumb parts and guns and tinker with them and play RuneScape. No homo. I did a tour in Iraq, yet my wife has killed more people, one, than me. Pog? I buy guns I think are cool and don't care if they're heavier/impractical. I want what I want. I also shit on people for buying PSA-made guns. My pistol's case tells me to never put a loaded gun in it, but I do it anyways. I was talking to a cop about magazine limit and wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up because I had to be nice since he was working for the store. I don't believe you need magazine limit, especially in a place like Puerto Rico that can have gang activity. He was trying to sell me a 380 and almost convinced me since I am a rookie and well, over penetration can fuck up another person.